Love is an intense and fulfilling emotion which allows you to share intimacy, and experience feelings of tenderness and warmth. Love takes you out of moments of loneliness and lets you share your life with someone with whom you can express your innermost feelings and thoughts. It was love that brought the two of you together. It was love that brought you to this moment, to unite your destinies. So remember how important that loving relationship is, and cherish that love in your marriage forever. As you continue to hold one another's hands, I'm going to ask you to repeat your wedding vows after me. And Vicki, I'm going to begin with you, so you'll repeat after me. I, Vicki.
I, Vicki.
Take you, Chris.
Take you, Chris.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
Knowing in my heart.
Knowing in my heart.
That you will be.
That you will be.
My constant friend.
My constant friend.
My lifetime partner.
My lifetime partner.
And my one true love.
And my one true love.
I promise to be there.
I promise to be there.
When you need me.
When you need me.
To fill our days with love.
To fill our days with love.
To comfort you and encourage you.
To comfort you and encourage you.
To help you reach your goals.
To help you reach your goals.
And to love you.
And to love you.
With all of my heart.
With all of my heart.
For all of my life.
For all of my life.
Chris, now you get to do the same. I, Chris.
I, Chris.
Promise to love and cherish you.
Promise to love and cherish you.
To give you my strength.
To give you my strength.
To help you in good times and bad.
To help you in good times and bad.
To respect our individuality.
To respect our individuality.
To make our home.
To make our home
one of love and understanding.
One of love and understanding.
Let me be the shoulder you lean on.
Let me be the shoulder you lean on.
The rock upon which you rest.
The rock upon which you rest.
The companion of your life.
The companion of your life.
I give you all of my trust.
I give you all of my trust.
All of my tomorrows.
All of my tomorrows.
And all of my life.
And all of my life.
Okay. Then in addition to those vows, each of them had special words that they wanted to share with one another as well. So Chris, I'll let you go first on that.
Vicki, I feel like everything in my life has led me to you. My choices, my heartbreaks, my mistakes, my regrets, everything. When we're together, all of these things seem worthwhile, because if I'd done just one thing differently, I would never have found you. All I want to do is love you for the rest of my life, to wake up with you by my side, knowing that whatever happens, we have each other. I want to come home to your loving arms every day, to be a support to you and be there for whenever you need me. I want to share everything with you, our ideas, our dreams, and the little things that make us laugh uncontrollably. When things don't go as we planned, I'll stand by your side and show you that together we can overcome anything. I want to grow old with you, to watch our life unfold, to see our dreams come true one by one. All I promise is to love you forever.
All right.
Well, I'm not as good of a writer as you, Chris. But I want to say I was so thankful and blessed to have found you. I can't believe that COVID almost prevented us from meeting. I am so happy that you were persistent. Both of our lives have taken so many twists and turns until our paths finally crossed. I truly believe we were meant to be together in this time and this place. I'm so excited to begin our new chapter together. Thank you for loving me, even when I'm cranky, even when I leave the kitchen table a mess, covered with all of my craft projects, and not to mention the bathroom counter. And when I insist Enzo is a good boy, even though he's chewed up his latest piece of mail. Thank you for always eating the meals that I cook, as few and far between as they may be, and insisting the dinner was awesome. Thank you for being kind and generous with both your time and attention, not only with me, but also with my family. Most of all, thank you for just being you. There's no one else I would want to spend the rest of my days with. While I can't promise that we will never argue, or that we will always agree on everything, I know that we won't. I can promise that I will always listen to you, I will always be here for you, and I will always love you.
As the two of you hold hands, realize that you're holding the hands of your best friend. They're strong and they are full of love for you. And they are being held by the other person on this your wedding day as the two of you promise to love each other for the rest of your lives. The hands that you hold are the very hands that are going to work alongside yours as together the two of you build your future and share your innermost secrets and dreams. They too are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like none other could. They are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief ever threatens to come alongside. They are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from each other's eyes. And in your marriage there will be tears of joy, and there will be some tears of sorrow as well. They are the hands that will help you to hold your family together as one. And they are the hands that will give you strength when you need it the most. And finally, they are the hands that even when they get older and become wrinkled and aged, and I trust that the two of you will still be reaching for the other person's hand, giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. And as you place those rings on Vicki's finger, those rings are going to become ever-present symbols of your love for one another and the vows that you have made today. So if you'll repeat after me, Chris. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
I choose you
I choose you
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
this day and every day.
this day and every day.
Vicki, if you would take that. As you place that on Chris's finger, you're going to repeat after me as well. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
I choose you
I choose you
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
this day and every day.
this day and every day.
I mean, it's all about the symbolism, right? Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. We'll finish that painting later.
That's pretty good.
Perfect as it is. You know what? We have done every single thing. Whether that poured exactly like you wanted or not, we've done everything we need to do to make sure that the two of you are married. You have pledged your vows to one another. You've exchanged rings with one another. By the virtue of the authority given to me by the state of Florida, it is my joy to pronounce you are husband and wife. Every legal thing is out of the way. It's time to have some fun. Chris, you may kiss your bride.
There's a rush as we leave the shallows, as we shake these shadows and find the morning sun. These lungs holding expectations and silent declarations, an island in the flood. We are running free. We are running free. We are running. The time and place is now. All this beauty we have found. Oh, it's got us rising to our feet. We are running free. I'll rise, catch the horizon, feel the hope inside us. This is where we're meant to be. I'll rise, catch the horizon, feel the hope inside us. This is where we're meant to be. We are running free. We are running free. We are running free. We are running. The time and place is now. All this beauty we have found. Oh, it's got us rising to our feet. We are running free. We are running free. We are running free.
Don't have to leave this town to see the world, 'cause it's something that I gotta do. I don't wanna look back in 30 years and wonder who you're married to. Wanna say it now, wanna make it clear, but that ain't gonna work for me. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna even breathe. I don't wanna dream about you. Wanna wake up with you next to me. I don't wanna go down any other road now. I don't wanna love nobody but you. Looking in your eyes now, if I had to die now, I don't wanna love nobody but you. All the wasted days, all the wasted nights, I'll blame it all on being young. Got no regrets, 'cause it got me here, but I don't wanna waste another one. I've been thinking about what I want in my life. It begins and ends the same. If I had to choose what I couldn't lose, there'd only be one thing. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna even breathe. I don't wanna dream about you. Wanna wake up with you next to me. I don't wanna go down any other road now. I don't wanna love nobody but you. Looking in your eyes now, if I had to die now, I don't wanna love nobody but you.
let me start by saying a big thank you to all of you, for joining us on this special day. It's amazing to think that we have people who've travelled from 3 continents, and in total we've actually got 5 continents represented. Adam, my son, and Georgina have travelled from England, which is over 4,000 miles. And then Alvaro and his family have actually come from Uruguay, which is also over 4,000 miles. So I'm not sure, I don't know if it was in the newsletter, I haven't read it, hopefully you all read it. But how far do you think people have travelled in total to be with us this weekend? 20,000? 30? Any raise on 30? 50? Who said 60? Jeff reads my Facebook post. That was a test. So yes, 60,000 miles, which actually, believe it or not, is 2.5 times round the Earth. That's pretty cool, right? And we know we know that you've come really just to celebrate with me and Vicki. It's not because the temperatures are 80 degrees in Florida and some of you wanted to go to Disney, right? It's not that at all. And we're doing on time, Vicki. She gave me 30 minutes. So you're at, yeah, 30 minutes. Was it? Oh, 3 minutes, sorry. Let me scoot on. All right. So, in all seriousness, though, Vicki has done so much work preparing for this amazing day. Spent countless hours making those invitations that you'll receive, building all of the boards, all of the notice boards that you see around there, she did on a cricket machine. All right? She's done all of that. Even the menus on your plates, she's done that. The cornhole game, have anyone seen the cornhole game out there? Yeah, she made that. She's quite a woman, right? We know that. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the appetizers. That's not all you've got to eat. There is some more mashed potato. I didn't get to finish mine, but it's here, and soon you'll be invited to join the buffet. And when you get there, you may wonder why the tomatoes are red. Let me translate that for American tomatoes. You may wonder why the tomatoes are red. Do you know, Vicki? Well, they let me in a secret, the caterers. They told me it was because the tomatoes saw the salad dressing. Thank you. I told Vicki I wouldn't put a joke in the speech, but I couldn't resist one. So, all right. So, at the start of 2020, to be honest, I was feeling a bit more than a little lost. I started to believe that I was going to spend the rest of my life alone, if I'm honest. And then Roger, a friend of mine who unfortunately can't be here tonight, he encouraged me to join online dating, and I avoided it for a long, long time until eventually I did, and I paid for one. Right? I paid to join Match because I thought if anyone pays for it, they've got to be like somewhat decent, right? Otherwise they'll do the free ones. So I spent $30. Yep. $30 on a 3-month subscription to Match.com, and it turns out it was the best $30 I've ever spent. It's a lot more money, but it was the best $30 I've spent. So I connected with Vicki, and after a while of chatting back and forward, we arranged to meet for coffee. It was Sunday, March the 15th. And I was working. I wasn't sure I was going to get away from work on time, so I'd sent her a message and said I may be late. So what did she do? She arranged to meet Caitlin and her friends instead. So I was blown out on that Sunday. Thank you, Caitlin. But we said we'd reschedule it. And then 2 days later, what happened? Anyone know what happened? March the 2nd. COVID, yes. COVID, that was right. And so that was it, so we thought. So everybody went into hibernation, I started running, and that was it. But little did Vicki know, sorry. But I joined an online program which was all about studying classic books and working on myself and working on my mindset and learning what I really wanted from life. And this involved creating a picture of your ideal partner and manifesting that into reality. A month or so later, for no particular reason, can't answer why, I texted Vicki and we set up a meeting on May the 7th. We walked and we chatted as if we were old friends, and our relationship blossomed, and not only did we fall in love, but we also became best friends. 20 minutes to go. So, Vicki, I love you with all my heart. I'm truly the luckiest man in the world. You know, I joked that you really didn't have any other option to fall in love with me because I did manifest you, right? And that wasn't your choice. But I'm so glad that you allowed me to win your heart. So thank you. Everyone just raise a glass, can you? And join me in a toast, whatever glass you've got. Well, I toast to family, to friends, and to my beautiful wife, Vicki.
When I was 4, there were nights I would quietly tiptoe down the stairs after our mom put us twins to bed at our strict 8 p.m. bedtime. I would sit on the steps watching her watch TV after a long day of work and taking care of us, while I worked up the courage to descend all the way down and ask her if I could have a special night. A special night simply consisted of just her and I, sorry Jeffrey, snuggling on the couch past my bedtime and watching Ghost Whisperer. These nights gave me so much joy, and I was always beyond excited when her answer was yes, though I'm pretty sure she could never tell me no. There was a time in elementary school where every week a parent would come in to read a story to the class. Before that parent came into the room, the teacher would read hints about who would be coming in. I knew that my mom had a work schedule that she had to tend to, so I accepted and was okay with the fact that she wouldn't be able to participate in this. However, a few weeks into this activity, the teacher began reading hints that sounded oddly familiar. As she said the words, 2 dogs, golden retriever, twins, I tried to stamp down the suspicion and excitement that began to rise in me. When she finished reading the hints and I saw a blonde head of hair walking through the door, I had to hold back tears that my mom was able to get out of work to read a book to my class. There were also times while I was at school that I would get a random call to the office right before lunchtime, and I'd see my mom in there waiting to take me out to just a quick lunch to make me happy. Moments like this were, and still are, absolutely everything to me. As I got older and our lives changed, our special nights did as well, then becoming an every Tuesday evening event. One of our go-tos were trips to AMC to see quite literally whatever movies were out, as Tuesdays also happened to be their $5 movie night, which was perfect for our mommy-daughter date day. We would get popcorn, my mom's favorite, and sneak in candy and soda and began to recognize the workers and learn which were our favorite auditoriums and which seats had the perfect view. Sometimes we were even a little crazy and we'd time it perfectly for a back-to-backer. As I started high school, these special Tuesday nights continued, but the time and things we did together grew beyond just Tuesday nights. At the start of a cold week in New Jersey, I would lightly suggest to my mom that we should book a trip to Disney for the end of the week just to get some much-needed sun and a little magic. While I expected this to be an immediate no, because who books a trip 3 days before a plane leaves, the next thing I knew, her, Mugga, Jeffrey, and I would have flights booked to Orlando. Believe it or not, this tactic worked many times, mostly to Disney, but once even for Paris. Our most recent escapade was her birthday in December. Though I was right in the middle of finals, we had the idea of flying to New York City for the day to see one of my mom and I's favorite shows, the Radio City Music Hall Christmas Spectacular. We woke up at 3 a.m. for a 5 o'clock flight, and after spending the day with her, Jeffrey, and I, traipsing around the city, we made it back to Orlando before midnight. Although hectic and exhausting, it was also such an amazing day and a memory that I'll hold on to forever. The moral of all these stories, if you couldn't guess by now, is that my mom is my best friend. Even through middle and high school, when I should have been a snotty teenager to her, I would prefer staying home and doing anything with her over hanging out with my friends. In my mind, the more time I spent with her, the better. She has done anything and everything for me, fully dedicating her life to me. With the kind of person and mom she is, I don't know how not becoming best friends with her is possible. Growing up, I always wanted to be more like her, attempting to become a righty over the natural lefty that I am, and trying to convince myself and others that I had her stunning blue eyes and not the green that I truly have. While I couldn't actually change any of those physical qualities, I would like to think that the person I am today has grown from all of the best parts of her. Having her generosity, selflessness, sense of adventure, love of books, and gentleness outweighs physically resembling her, and I only hope to possess even half of those qualities one day. Chris, you are a lucky man. In my opinion, and I think you would agree too, you have chosen the most amazing woman to marry. I'm so grateful that since I've been away at college and soon to be away at a job, she has you to do special nights and trips with. I see how much you care for her and all that you do for her, and I'm so thankful that you do because she has always taken care of me and given me the world, and she deserves it for herself too. I know that you'll give that to her for the rest of your life. I love you both so much. And cheers.
Welcome, everybody. Yes, I'm sure I'm supposed to be up here this time. I'm Jeffrey, the bride's son and Chris's best man. Chris Baker, what can I say? For the past 2.5 years, you've been an amazing new part of not only my life, but everybody's life. Since day one, you came in and made everyone's life better and happier. You came into our lives and immediately seemed to put everyone first. Everything you did was with the purpose to improve not only your life, but everyone's life around you. Not once did you ever try to make to make Caitlin or I feel like an extra chore or obstacle, but showed that you truly wanted to be in our lives and that you care about us just as much as our mother. Without expecting anything in return and without trying to make it public so everyone knew you were doing these kinds of things, you've always been there for me during my lows without even needing to be asked. Whether it was during an argument between me and my mom or my breakup with my ex, you were the first one to reach out and make sure I was okay. You've changed my perspective on a lot of things in life, from conversations we've had and even the TikToks you make. It may not always be obvious, but those we're going through to someone, me. You've also made my mom the happiest I've ever seen her. I never saw the stress or complaints she had with the exes, with just trying to deal with them, hoping to find the right one. It was never, Chris did this last night, or I gotta call him, but rather always a sense of excitement that you were coming over, or now, when you're on your way home. Now, although I haven't known Chris too long, he's given me some great memories already. A few weeks ago, he took me on a cruise to get a little one-on-one time to get to know each other, and even before the wedding. He's always trying to do everything for me, Disney-wise, since he knows how much I love him. Or love it. You too, though. I'm sorry, if you can't tell, I'm nervous. He has gotten me on ride previews before anyone else, and even into the parks before they reopened due to COVID. Chris even got me into the first showing of my favorite show, Fantasmic, when it opened again. So Chris, although it took a global pandemic to find you, I'm so happy my mom did. And although I had to relearn English to communicate with you, like fries or chips, chips or crisp, like I don't know anymore. It was all worth it. We all love you and welcome to the family. Cheers.
Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Celebration.
It's a celebration. It's a celebration.